Following a 2-year hiatus, the 2022 Salute Them Awards, My HBCU Joy, made a return. The event was actually held last night at the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture and will broadcast this weekend as the event honors the rich history of HBCUs and their graduates.
So we are joined this morning by President and CEO of Miles Ahead Entertainment and Broadcasting, Sheila Eldridge. You look beautiful for having a big event last night. You're so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Makeup.
And representing Howard
You know I had
University.
to represent
Of course.
HU. That's my alma mater. You know, we had a lot. Oh my gosh. It was so many. We asked our guests to come and rep their universities.
Oh, fun.
And they were from all over, from Compton to Morgan to DCU to Norfolk to Hampton to North Carolina A&T to FAMU. I mean, it was such, it was so nice. Everyone was just in a great festive mood and representing their institution. It's a nice little competition that we all have.
Well, and to be in the same room again,
Right.
I'm sure was fun too.
That was great. And to be the museum, where else,
Right.
So.
Who was all honored last night? You had some pretty big names.
Yes, we did. Well,
here.
Jesse Jackson was A&T. Miss Opal Lee. You might know her. She's the grandmother of Juneteenth. She went to Wiley College, which is one of the first HBCUs. And then we had Tiffany Cross, who went to Clark Atlanta. Let's see, we had Missy Elliott. Okay,
and excited about her.
Right. Missy just got a street in her name in the Norfolk kind of Hampton, in that area, the Tidewater area. So we had her. We had a young lady who was 13 years old, who is a med student, just entered.
13.
13.
Wow.
13. And when she spoke, you could have heard a pin drop.
I bet.
I mean, just moving. And then we had Devon Franklin and Devon Henry, sorry. His company is in construction, Norfolk State. They took down the Confederate flags in the state of Virginia, or the Confederate, memorials in the state of Virginia. So it was a great cross-section of people that were there. And Reverend Warnock, who of course went to Morehouse. When you think about it, I'd say 90% of your African Americans, we've gone to HBCUs, which is great.
Yeah.
Well, and then with the Salute Them Awards, typically you are focusing on females doing big things, right?
Well, it's interesting. About 10 years ago, I started this Salute Her Awards. And as it grew, I got men saying, hello, what about us?
Right.
So I said, let's expand this and let's call it the Saluting Our Culture Award series. So 2 years, for the last 2 years, we've done 2 to 3 awards each year. So we do for women, which is the Salute Her Awards for, Women's History Month. And then in the September area, we do the Salute Them Awards, which is women, men, and organizations that are all the common denominator making a difference in our community and in our world globally. So we all come together in the work that we do, but we kind of expanded it to include our men. And Lamont Rucker was our special co-host with the ladies of Cafe Mocha. So I knew I had to broaden it. So.
We're talking about this incredible event. We can see it this weekend, right? It broadcasts.
Yes, you can see it.
Okay.
You can see it on 7 p.m. on Sunday. It will be streaming on salutethemawards.com and on HBCU Go TV.
Okay, perfect.
Well, we appreciate you getting up with us this morning after an incredible event. You're probably still buzzing after last night.
Yes,
I don't know how you're doing. You look fabulous for 3 hours of sleep. For more information, again, you can visit salutethemawards.com.